Hey there, Vera here. After all that talk about vampires, Selena and I decided to share a quick list of good old vampire games. If they are looking right up to your alley, then be sure to check it out, guys.
My name is Christophe Rumbold. I am a man of God and a soldier in heaven's cause.
Christoph, on guard! Behind me!
And at that moment, Christoph fell in not only in battle, but in matter of heart too. Vampire: The Masquerade Redemption is an action RPG made by Nihilistic Software. Some people like to call it a dungeon crawler, but using the term on this feels like it's diminishing all the interesting parts of the game. You start the game as human, called Christoph Romold, a crusader from 1141, voiced by Nicholas Guest, who absolutely nailed the voice with Christoph's usage of Old Tongue, or just Old English, let's say. Human parts of the story can be considered training levels, and after his turn into Kindred, real action begins. He becomes Clanbrujah, but you will find discipline books to learn more. You can upgrade your stats and disciplines through the coffin in your haven. After certain story events, you and your teammates, or coteries as the game calls it, will learn new clan disciplines related to their clans. I know there are mechanics in the game that rip apart the lore, like sharing blood with your teammates. Don't get stuck on it too much. If you want to learn more of the game, be sure to look inside the manual, because it is a goldmine. Some backstory about Christoph. Every single mechanics about the game, controls, general lore about Vampire Masquerade. It will certainly make you invested into it. You might need to mod a bit to make it work properly, but seriously, don't be lazy and do it. You're not going to be disappointed with the content. Wonderful voice acting, good writing, and even those musics will be playing in your mind for a while. Oh, before I forget, you will see how a Malkavian voice sounds nonsense, but also contain truths hidden in it. Applaud to Jason Spisak and to writers.
We can defeat the Seraphan Lord. Once he is dead, his order will collapse, mindless fools that they are. But there are dangers other than the Seraphan which must be overcome.
I care not for any dangers. They will fear me, do you hear? Tell me where to find the Seraphan Lord. I'll have him buried within the hour.
Such arrogance. If it were so easy, we would have done it ourselves, Cain.
Blood Omen 2 is part of the Legacy of Cain series. It tells the story of mighty, arrogant Cain, a vampire. The world it is, based on Nosgoth, is so story-rich, deep, and complicated, layer upon layer. It shows us when writers put their imagination in a game, they can do wonders with it. Story writing to dialogues along with the fantastic voiceovers will sweep you off your feet. Especially voice of Cain, Simon Templeman. He did a fantastic job delivering the lines. You will be surprised to see who someone can sound so arrogant, yet absolutely charming at the same time. I don't think there is a character like that in gaming ever. But to prove me wrong, be sure to share any vampire games you are fond of, or just about any games. I would love to read it, folks. You don't need to play Blood Omen 1 to enjoy it, or even Soul Reaver Series 2. There is a short info in the manual, so be sure to check it out. Since I like playing with a controller, I played it on a console. There are many ways to play this, so be sure to check it out.
We have no use for a vampire in our ranks. This is a waste of time.
Not vampire. Half vampire. fewer weaknesses she must defeat.
BloodRayne 1 and 2. Terminal Reality, the company behind the series, started with Nocturne, a game with fixed camera shooter with platforming and puzzle solving. Story was about an agency combating supernatural beings. It was a bit like Resident Evil in gameplay, but much more with combat. I always disliked the platforming parts, but glad that game was made. Why did I brought it up? It is because of a certain character from the game used as a stepping stone and transformed into BloodRayne game. Rain, the protagonist, is a half-vampire hottie voiced by Laura Bailey. Whole game is about hacking and slashing in third-person way. With your blades and World War II-era weapons, you pick it up on your way as support to carve your way deeper into the simple story. Nothing to write about, but certainly a relaxing game to play. A note to add, don't shy away using cheats to have more fun, like adding more dismemberment. Think of it like Jedi Outcast lightsaber code, but with more blood in it. BloodRayne 2's story takes place in modern time, well, modern for the game at least, and now focusing on Rain's personal quest against her half-siblings. Combat is completely changed, so it might feel weird after first game. As usual, Laura Bailey returns with her lovely voice as Rain, and now accompanied by Troy Baker as Severin. Graphics are also updated to show Rain in a more, let's say, glorious fashion, along with the violence she unleashes. Game has a strange leveling system, one that involves the new chain mechanic. Kind of annoying that game relies on it too much, even for progression. One nice detail is if you stand on top of the enemy, they can't get up. So many games forgot to add little details like that, and it is even more surprising to see in a game like this. Anyway, be sure to check out both BloodRayne.
What a scene, man! Hoo-wee! Then they just plop you out here like a naked baby in the woods. How about that? Look, kiddo, it's probably a lot for you to take in, so, why don't you let me show you the ropes? What do you say?
And to end it with a bang, Bloodlines 1. The game that still stand against the times. The one game you are probably still keeping on your drive because you forgot to uninstall it. Just kidding. Starting the game as a fledgling of one of the 7 clans, you're thrown into this wonderful world of darkness. Solid character writings, unique designs, along with superb voice acting. And let's not forget the modding community, especially Wesp5 for keeping the game alive. I played this game so much that I got sick of it. That's right, folks. So I picked up modding to mold it to my liking. Changing weapon systems, some discipline mechanics, that kind of things. Anyway, I could tell you about Bloodlines 1 all day long, but I don't want to spoil it in case there are still people who haven't played it yet. But I will add this Fat Larry dialogue.
Baby girl, I saw you coming from down the street and I started praying to the Lord to find it in his heart to send you to me, and hallelujah if he didn't come through for me. Welcome to Fat Larry's Trucker Mag. I am the proprietor and salesman of the month several years in a row. The ladies call me, oh God, but you can call me Fat Larry with a F-A-T, cause there's more of me to love.
So, at the closing, I want to add some personal thoughts, a heart-to-heart, if you will. What are these games telling us? Compared to today, with limited resources but infinite imaginations backed with passion and talent can create art. A video game art. One that is go on for ages, maybe beyond? Another thing is the importance of modding, those people who won't let it disappear. Improve them in different ways, maybe even making them even better than before. Or maybe enrich it with their visions, adding some flavor to the pot, turning it something more tasty with their results. What I want to say is, These games are not just some products in my eyes, contrary to corporate people whose act like they know everything, but continue failing every single time. No, these are treasures to me, and they will continue to be until the time is up for the world. Thank you for listening my ramblings. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel, people, and have a nice, healthy day. Vera out.